Just reading some of that Dreamcast magazine I got yesterday. While I was waiting for OBS to update, I neglected it. I updated to version 18.1, and then it was like, hey, there's version, I opened up 18, and it was like, hey, there's version 20. It's like, man, I haven't updated this shit in a while. So since I was having some issues yesterday, I had some frame slowdown just on the stream. I don't know why. It was an OBS problem though, so hopefully uh, updating OBS fixes it. Let's start off by getting high. Turn on the Dreamcast here. Mm, some kind of issue. Let's try again. Okay. A lot of people play Phantasy Star Online on Saturdays, so I'm hoping that there's some people online we can play with. Here we go. That was a lot better. I don't know. Sometimes it hangs up. I don't know if it's a problem with the uh, thumb drive. That's my sneaking suspicion, is that every once in a while it just has a problem getting going. But if you watched yesterday, you can see I turn it on and off all the time and no problems. But just every once in a while, hangs up. Probably like a 1% chance. If you missed my verdict on the Dream PSU power supply upgrade, was sorry, it's great. It puts off almost no heat. The only heat I could feel was on the bottom of the Dreamcast from my from the main board. My overclocked chips and stuff was no heat coming off the power supply though. The wall wart, the little wall plug, was putting off some heat. Not a lot though. Actually, I think it was putting off less heat than the my old power supply was. So that's good. Uh, Pop this open, make sure people can see. And if you noticed, I got my USB GD-ROM organized by uh, genre. I think it helps me find something I actually want to play based off of like the kind of game I want to play, because a lot of times I'll sit down and I don't even know exactly what I want to play, and just a purely alphabetical list is overwhelming. I don't know if it is for everybody, but it definitely is for me. And I feel like it doesn't help. I can go, do I want to play? Do I feel like a racing game? Oh, here we go. And then they're in alphabetical order in here. Like, do I want to play, a puzzle game or something? Do I want to invest some time into an RPG? Boom. Nothing coming in the mail today, I don't think. Yesterday we had Frogger 2 come in, and I got to play that a little bit. That was pretty fun. It was a lot better than I thought it would be based off of the name, Frogger. Uh, Floygen Brothers, did not try that out yet. I don't have it on my thumbstick. Um, and then I got uh, official Dreamcast magazine came in the middle of the stream. They came knocking on my door, and this came in pretty interesting. One of the letters somebody wrote in was about piracy. It's pretty interesting to read. This was people asking about the Phantasy Star Online. Before PSO came out, I think. Well, there's some people. Hopefully I can hop in on some games. Oh, MSN is one of these people. Hi, MSN. Titan guy locked. I have no idea. Sometimes I try and guess people's passwords. I used to do it like on back in the day, see a locked game, and I'd try and guess their password just to see if I could get in. I guess he doesn't want to play with anybody. Said there were 3 people here, but I don't see anybody else. Man, this guy's a level 169. That's fucking crazy. You guys ever see the Choo Choo Rocket shit? Probably, if you're watching this. The Choo Choo Rocket lobby. I guess not really. It's like soccer, but it has, sometimes I think the ball can be the little Choo Choo Rocket mouse. Come on, drop it. This lobby's interesting. The other lobbies are so small. You know, I actually really liked about the GameCube version was the GameCube lobbies were awesome. They had like little bridges and things and little like recessed areas that you could go in, and they all were pretty different. There were lobbies with trees and some with aquariums. Okay, well, we'll just get this ball rolling. Hopefully somebody hops in. People tend to. We'll see if somebody joins us. Oh, hey, Streamcast. What's up, man? Just saw your message. Hop on PSO later tonight if I can. I'm probably gonna be at work by the time you hop on. Maybe not. But, I've been playing pretty regularly, especially now that I can stream it. And, super stoked to see some more people streaming Dreamcast. We got ourselves a nice little community, and you know, the more the merrier. Be dope to play some games with you. Yeah, that's right. I gotta take a bunch of these out. Ooh, Tempest Disc. A tremendous lightning strike. That seems pretty cool. That must have been from that mission. It said it gave me a weapon. God, that item sold for 180,000. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm set. But yeah, the stream looks like there's no slowdown or dropped frames at all, so that's good. We'll see. It seemed like it was fine in the beginning yesterday too, and then after some extended play it started to slow down, so I don't know. Oh yeah, I made this emote. Looks kind of like a bong, right? I'm just gonna shit on all these guys. And yeah, hopefully somebody hops in here. If nobody hops in, I might hop on to the offline mode and crush through some single player stuff just to advance it for me. Because if you beat it in offline mode, you get, you know, like right now I can only go to Forest 1 in very hard, and I think I can only go to like Caves, up to Caves 1 in hard mode, like when I join a game, you know, like to just skip straight there. But if you get that far or past that far in offline mode, like I could just, you know, if I beat hard mode in offline, I could just hop into ruins in a hard game. Same thing with very hard. 2 HP, not bad. Zero slots. Get out of here. The spread on this thing is just ridiculous. I don't even know why I'm picking shit up. I have so much fucking money right now. What I need is XP. I could probably take on the dragon by myself now. Man, and I build photon blasts so fast now. Because you get a photon blast charge for dealing damage. And you get it for taking damage too, but you get it for dealing damage, and you see like you hit everything in the room and do a fuckload of damage. It just charges super fast. And I mean, I probably gain it at the same, you know, it's probably not like I'm gaining it much faster per creature I kill, but I'm just killing creatures so much faster now. Hit everything in the room at once. It's actually like pretty noticeable. Like that. Fuck. It's ridiculous. Just a couple days ago, I was running away scared from a lot of this shit and like happened to cheese it. Now I just like run in there, guns blazing, wipe the whole room in a few attacks. Oh yeah. Give me the power. Finding so many materials too, it's pretty bonkers. Honestly, the photon blasts aren't even that good anymore. I might just save it for the boss fight and buff myself. Oh, out of here. Get out of here. Yep, I knew this was the hill to bear rotation. I don't even care about these items, honestly, fuck it. But I will check out some rooms for some more XP. Why not, right? Leveling up through very hard quickly becomes about how fast you can kill shit. Because you're in very hard for so long that it's like when you first get there, you know, the increased XP from monster drops levels you up pretty quickly, but then, you know, you gotta be there for like 40 levels. It's from like level 40 to 80. So then it's, you know, how fast can I get this 80 XP at a time? Instead of just like, wow, this stuff's worth 80 XP. I mean, these guys aren't giving me shit, because I don't care about, I don't care about that shit. These guys, I mean, they give about the same XP, but the rappies are just annoying to fucking deal with. I don't want to have to, like, actually run up to them to aggro them. Yeah, so, and I think that there's, like, a compounding luck with why I'm getting so many materials and shit. Like, I think that my section ID helps with them showing up, and then I've I have 36 luck. I think you start out with 10, and I think the more luck I have, the better drops I find, the better chance of drops anyway. So I think that the materials drop more frequently when you have more luck. I could be wrong. Could totally be wrong. But that's my suspicion. Alright, let's kill this dragon. Just a couple more rooms to go. Let's see if this thing will spit out a bunch. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, just a couple days ago, these guys were stressful. Because they're so fast. And they could take multiple hits. I kind of wish that this little room went, you know, had a little something else in here. Sometimes, not all the time, but it'd be cool. Sometimes it had a little door or something. Instead of just having a fucking box down there. Oh, you bitch. gonna jump at me, bro. Oh, fuck, they actually hit me. Uh-oh. There we go. Pick up some money. And we're gonna hit the bong before we hit this boss. I don't know. Do you think that's a good one? Do you think that gets the point across? Wait. Fire, water, flower. Hit the bong. That was something I appreciated about this series that I haven't seen in any other uh, online game, really, or MMO, was the symbol chat. It was pretty primitive, but at the same time, you could make a lot with it. You could make a lot more with it if they let you use more face parts. That's what they call it. Because they're supposed to be faces, but obviously they're not all faces. That's a bong. But I'm taking bongs to the face. This game has a pretty good offline mode too. I don't know how many people actually play it offline. Maybe more than I think. You know, probably everybody that can't play it online. But I think the offline mode's fun to play through. You know, at least a couple times. Play all the missions and shit. Because some of the missions have interesting or weird stories, like going to find these sisters that bake cakes down on the surface of the planet because sweets have been banned or some shit, or taking a bride running around down on the surface of the planet so she can run off the weight she's gained for her wedding. Pretty interesting. Yeah, get a few good shots off on him. Looks like my mag already buffed me. I don't have to use my powers. And the strat for this, I think, has always been running around the edge. You know, because the closer you are to the middle, the less you're actually moving around. Oh, I just got hit though. Just got hit again because I wasn't moving. I'm trying to tell you the pro strat, and I'm looking like a fool. But it doesn't guarantee that you're not going to get hit, but it's just, you know, you're more movement, a little safer. There it goes. What up, Sneak? Glad to see you joining. What are you up to this morning, man? If you haven't noticed, I've been on a huge Dreamcast kick since I got this capture card. Because I finally don't have to choose whether I'm going to stream or play Dreamcast. Now I can just do both. You ever played this game? Phantasy Star Online? I just got up, man. I hope you're ready to get nice and toasty. You streaming this morning? It's a good game. They got a PC version called Blue Burst. They also have just the PC version that's just Phantasy Star Online PC, but those are pretty good. They got a sequel, Phantasy Star Online 2, that's Japanese exclusive. You can like patch it to be in English and shit, but fuck that. Oh, no streaming today? That's That's alright, everybody needs to take a break. I'm kind of feast or famine. I'll stream for like 3 or 4 days in a row and then take, you know, about as much time off. I'm all fucked up. I was drinking a little last night. Beer makes me super sleepy, so I passed out early and woke up early. And this is one of the rare wake and bakes that I'm actually waking up. Usually I go to sleep after this. That was like a 4-parter. Good morning. Yeah, so this is you can't tell right now because I'm playing by myself. This is actually an online game. It's came out in like 2001. It was like the first MMO. It's like as much of an MMO as Destiny is. It's like the first MMO on consoles. You know, pretty revolutionary at the time. There's all sorts of crazy shit. You got like these pets that have special abilities, and you level them up. They're like a combination of like a gear and shit. Gotta run to the bank. I'll play a little Fortnite. Well, good luck on your Fortnite shit, dude. Are you playing that 50v50? Getting close to leveling. I haven't hopped on for the 50v50 yet. My buddy who's super into it, Fortnite, says it's really good, but I'm sure it's fun. It just seems pretty chaotic though. The only thing that I think would be cool about it is the ability to build like really massive structures with so many people on your team. Be able to rapidly build shit. Although it might be hard to coordinate. And oddly, that's kind of like the one thing I don't really like that much about Fortnite is the building shit, because I feel like most of the time people are just slapping up little shitty, you know, walls and stairs to places and not really like, you know, the game mode doesn't lend itself to actually building like a good fortification, because you'll build something and then have to move. Yeah, unbalanced halfway through. Yeah, there was a World of Warcraft brawl that was the South Shore invasion. Seems like it would be kind of like the 50v50. Once you died, you were dead, I think, and it was just like you just ran the other team out of tickets, basically. You might have had a limited number of respawns, but very quickly, you know, the team that got an advantage, that advantage just snowballs. Ah, Titan guy, yeah, he was in the locked game earlier. What's up, dude? Gotta bust out the Dreamcast keyboard. Saw you in a game. I can't type. I guess I should wait for this guy. He's probably not even able to read my messages. He's probably loading in here on a Dream Pie or some shit. There he is. This guy might want to run some quests. Who knows? Oh, he's got the Samba. Those are so cool. That is so funny. Alright, I'll see you in a few, Sneak. Man, these guys are moving in on me like a bitch. Oh, good. This guy's got people that might join us. Dude, I would fucking love to play some challenge mode. Oh my god. Let this guy do his thing. Well, maybe not. I feel bad because I feel like I'm hogging all the XP here, mowing these suckers down, but then I just turn around and this dude's getting like double teamed. Oh, yes, there we go, 63. Try 2 shots in, at least. Man, this weapon is, it's so, it does 30% more damage to these guys and the guys in ruins. It doesn't need to have increased damage, really. I mean, it does a fuckload. And it has increased, 30% increased accuracy? Like, are you serious? It does so much damage. I just wish that it's a special healed like the other one. Oh, here's MSN! I'll just round these guys up. I was gonna say, this guy needs a shotgun, but he fucking can't equip one. He needs a sword or something to get some AoE damage out. I guess he's level 91, he doesn't like need the XP. It's probably pretty crappy XP for him. Yeah, I think Caves 1 is pretty ugly for the most part. But I really like Caves 2. It's got some cool looking rooms. Caves 1 does too, but not that cool, really. Oh, ouch. Yeah, and I've played with MSN before. I remember his armor and mag. See, I don't know. I like the caves. I like the blue. It's kind of soothing. There's rooms with like open areas and with like waterfalls and standing water and shit and plants, and it just looks pretty soothing. Oh yeah, like this one. This room has a fucking rainbow. This guy gotta sell. Looks like it. $16K to next level. Not bad. Should be pretty fast. I'm gonna leveling up crazy fast. Really one hit. This one had the yeah. Okay. And there wasn't a lot of shit to kill. I feel like I wasted this boost. Basically, I used one of my pet's special abilities to raise my attack and defense for a while. Buffs. The casters can learn those as spells, like raid buffs. cast it on other people, and it's pretty cool. But I'm a robot. I can't even use magic, so this is what I got. Just fucking. Oh yeah, that dude's equipped his needle spread too, or whatever the fuck it's called. Spread needle, needle spread, same diff. Oh, I'm missing out on some XP, but 11. This area looks pretty tight too. It's not as pretty as Caves 2, but it's pretty. It got some interesting shit going on. $11K, not bad. That guy will ask for a pipe if he needs one. I don't want to drop one here and have him still be fucking around somewhere. there's another material. Oh, you didn't need to take my TP at all. It's weird, I didn't know that that he could equip this. Like, this room looks pretty cool. Like the big crystals growing out of the walls and shit. I swear that's just like pig sounds. this boss is pretty tight too. This boss will fuck people up. Although, I think we're gonna fuck it up. Probably as soon as it fucking lands. But he's always really hard when you first get, like, you know, your first time experiencing him on each tier. You know, in normal, the first time you see him, he's fucking pretty hard. On hard mode, he's pretty hard, but on very hard, when you're like level 40, this dude will fuck you up so bad. Oh my god. Well, he fucked me up pretty bad. I'd missed out on the XP. Womp womp. That sucked. Whoa. Works for me. He has that much money, but he didn't buy any moon atomizers. Yeah, the graphics of this game are pretty good. Welcome back, Sneak. Especially, I'm running it in VGA mode, so it's 480p, and then it's upscaled to 1080p, and then downscaled to 720p. And I put a little bit of a sharpen filter on the stream, makes it just look just a little bit nicer. So there is a little trickery going on there, but it still is a very nice looking game. But yeah, I mean, amazing graphics for the time it came out. It was like 2001. It was just like mind-blowing. And just the aesthetic is cool. I mean, check out the reflection in here. Look at that. You can't see the reflection of my character, but they've got a really good reflection on the floor of like the rest of the room. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I made a. This game has symbol chat. I made a symbol chat emote for when I need to take a smoke break, so people know. What do you think? Does it look? Does it look kind of like a bong? It's about as close as I could get. Oh, hey, enfilade. Now we got a full party. That's what's up. The symbol chat's so great in this game. Pipe, I got a pipe for you. The gameplay, I mean, this is obviously a Fantasy Star game. I don't know if you ever played the RPGs. It doesn't really share a lot. The theme, you know, the setting is kind of the same, but the gameplay is very different. But I'm told that the gameplay is just, in this game is a spiritual successor to a Saturn game I've never gotten the chance to play. I've seen it once in a secondhand store for like $90. It's called Burning Rangers, and you're a futuristic fireman, and you run through like randomly generated levels. What the fuck? Yeah, you run through random. Pick it up, dude. I'm gonna die. Run through randomly generated levels, putting out fires and rescuing people and shit. And I guess it's, you know, pretty similar. This, from the screenshots I've seen, it looks uh, pretty similar. So I don't know. I would love to play it and actually make an informed verdict on that. Maybe if I can get a capture card, or not capture card, flash card for my Saturn, could actually play it. My Saturn's got issues though. I don't know. It has problems saving. I got like had to get the memory pack for it. And I don't know. I don't play it that much because I don't have very many games for it, so it doesn't bother me. I have a problem with my copy of Nights into Dreams too. I think it might be disk rot. I can't get past the first level. Like, I'll play the first level and then the game will freeze, and that's a huge bummer because that's probably the only thing I want to play that I have for the Saturn. What are you smoking on today, dude? Fucking A. Doesn't this place look fucking sick though? It's like hypnotizing. All the fucking moving bright lights and shit. Really vibrant colors. Oh, is it some like mystery dealer weed? They tell you it's dog shit, but honestly it could be anything. Escape doll, I'm gonna need that. This was like 2001. Yeah, I don't know where you're at, but I'm in Oregon and we have the legal rec weed, and it's been fucking great because the prices are cheaper than dealer prices were, and the quality is better and consistent. You know, you're not getting shit that hasn't been cured properly, or you're told it's some dank shit and it's like some dude's outdoor grow from his backyard. He didn't really know what he was doing, or it's trimmed poorly. Like, it's pretty fucking rad. Definitely don't miss dealers always texting you and shit. Oh, okay. Yeah. We got some weird shenanigans going on that I think are pretty stupid because we tied our marijuana sales in with the liquor commission or whatever, so OLCC, and they I feel like make really fucking stupid decisions about stuff. Like, we did have 24-hour dispensaries, and that was super awesome. Uh, you know, for people that work late or whatever, being able to just like hit up the dispensary at 2 in the morning, it was awesome. And now they have them closed. They have to legally be closed by 10 p.m. And it's just like, are you serious? They're like closed between like 10 and 7. It's like stricter than the alcohol sales. They sell alcohol until 2:30. So I don't know why the fuck they did that. It's because they said they don't want people like getting stoned and driving or something. It's like the fuck out of here. Freedom, yeah, pretty much, man. I mean, I'm just happy to have the the legal weed. That's a step in the right direction. It's not like we can't pass like uh, pass laws that take the power away from the OLCC and put it in a different, set up a different organization to handle it down the road. Yeah, dude, I don't know if you got a Dreamcast. They're they're pretty cheap. Yeah, the greedy people always win. I think it's, the greedy people are trying to win though. Everybody else is just trying to chill and, have their own little piece of the world. The greedy people want everybody's pieces of the world. Yeah, the net neutrality shit bums me out too, but again, I just gotta believe that, thank you. I just gotta believe that we'll be able to pass some legislation to shit down their decision. How long did that take you? I love those clusters of enemies. Such good XP. With the spread, especially. Just wipe them out in an instant. Oh yeah, are you invested in Bitcoin at all, Sneak? Oh, get out of here. And the game design in this game is fucking pretty brilliant too. They introduce mechanics, you know, to you, like that red targeting beam. They use that again on the boss for this area. It's not the same like electric attack that comes out of it, but just the targeting beam, and then you know you're like, okay, like I gotta get the fuck out of here. This thing's tracking me. A few coins. Oh, nice, man. I don't have any Bitcoin. I should have got in on it a long time ago. I thought about it. I remember talking in 2014 with my buddies. We were hotboxing the car and we were talking about it and talking about trying to mine it and shit, but we just never did. I was actually thinking of trying to use because I was in college at the time, I was thinking of trying to write a script or a program to make my school's computer labs farm coins for me. I don't know. It's like a server cluster. But it didn't seem like that good of an idea. Yeah, dude, you should play this shit with me. Seriously, you can, even if you play if you find the old PC version, we can still play together. There's a little bit of cross-platform. So, you want to play sometime? I'm always looking forward to playing with people, so. But I think the Dreamcast is the definitive way to play it. My opinion. I have the GameCube version, which actually has more content, but I still play the Dreamcast version. I think it has a more active community, and there are certain things I like about it better. It's like got weapons that can have negative attributes and shit that they removed in the later versions because I don't know, they're shitty, but they can also be kind of give and take. You know, like you could find a weapon that has like minus 30% damage to one type of enemy, but plus 30 to another, and you're like, yeah, you know, that seems worth it. Obviously, it's not as good as one that just has plus 30, but could be better than you know, a regular one still. Just adds more variety. They got rid of that, but I'm not bitter. GameCube one has more classes too. Actually, I like the classes. There's a episode 3 Card Revolution also that is like almost a tactics RPG mixed with like Magic the Gathering. So you're like, you have a character and they're on a board and there's a bunch of tiles and shit, and you can either build a deck that summons monsters that fight for you, or you can like build a deck that it's like equipment and has equipment shit that you put on yourself and you fight. You're basically just trying to kill the other player. And it's pretty interesting. I had a lot of fun. There was, you know, online play obviously. A lot of people didn't like it, or a lot of the people that liked the other Phantasy Star Online games didn't like it because it was so different, but I had a lot of fun playing it. The shitty thing is that the private servers can't get it to really work. They're like, cards don't work right, the NPCs don't work right online, so you can pretty much only play it offline now. And I lost my memory card that had like a bunch of really cool exclusive cards and shit on it, so I'm super bummed about that too. But it was really fun. Like, I played with this guy online all the time, back on the live servers, and we'd build decks because you could do like 2v2, so we'd build team decks and stack stuff that you couldn't really stack in a solo deck because there were card limits, but there were cards that were like, you know, oh, this creature like gets +1 attack for every other one of this creature that's on the field, and normally you could only have like 4 of them in a deck, and so we would each have 4, and they would be huge, and we would like have decks where one of us had all attack cards and the other one had like all defensive cards besides our creatures, and so we would always have an answer. You know, like if somebody attacked us, like one of us would have a defensive card. If one of us was attacking, like they'd have an offensive card. You could use them on each other and shit. And so there were actually people that we would see online that would recognize us from. There were like tournaments, not like for prizes really or anything, but just like they had tournament brackets that you could play through. And so we would build these decks and practice a lot and play through these tournament brackets. And we'd be like building a new deck, and we'd name them, you know, like A, you know, so and so A, so and so D for attack and defense. And people would recognize our naming convention when we'd be just in like a casual game to practice, trying out these decks, and they'd recognize our name format of our decks and be like, no, fuck this, like, and just bounce out of the game because they didn't want to deal with our bullshit. Good times, man. I don't know. I wonder what happened to that guy. His name was like Top Whiz or some shit. This area looks so tight too with all the shit on the ground, and I actually never noticed that on the ceiling. That's like the floor from the level above. It's pretty tight. I feel like I'm always, like, I've played this game for almost 20 fucking years, and I feel like I still am seeing new details. Like, you know, these indents, I didn't really notice these until I started playing, well, maybe some of it has to do with playing with the VGA cable. Just better picture quality. Like, I always thought that they were just holes and not really like dents. Just like a textured hole, but it's actually like a geometry dent. It's a little surprising. Infinity barrier. Looks good. We'll see. The last boss is gonna fuck me up though. This boss will be fine. We'll be able to crush this one, but the last boss, the third phase, is gonna one-hit KO me. Frequently. Boosts defense for all. Oh shit. Better put this on. Motherfuckers. This bullshit. yeah, I'll follow the level 169. Oh, here's the boss. Sweet. And I got escaped all this time, so if I die, I'll come back. I hope these guys take a minute to get here. I want to hit this. I think they're selling in town or something. I fucking don't know what they're doing. Dreamcast was so ahead of its time, though, man. I know it's really cliche to say, but it really was fucking ahead of its time. Still worth playing. Man, these guys really are taking their time. That's okay. Let me see. I'll read a letter to you guys. A love letter. Let's see. This one was funny. This one was almost a little cringy. It was called Fan Mail. You guys rock. I used to read EGM and GamePro all the time, but now ODCM, Official Dreamcast Magazine, is the only mag I read, but I have some questions. One, I heard somewhere that Japanese manga and were Japanese cartoons and anime were comics. Then somewhere else I heard the opposite. Which one is true? 2, is there going to be a Dark Force in Phantasy Star Online? 3, is Ren going to be in PSO? He's my favorite character. 4, I haven't found it in a store yet, so I need to now if the Nexus 4MB memory card has the LCD screen on it. 5, did Simon really leave? 6, will SegaNet only work with AT&T WorldNet, or will they get it to work with Juno or AOL or something else? It's pretty funny. And so they responded. They said manga refers to the print series like comic strips or graphic novels, while anime refers to animated movies. Get it? Is animated. See how it works? Television series or OAVs, original animated videos. Much as we hate to admit it, what we know about PSO could fit in Yuji Naka's big toe. Sonic Team and Sega aren't being incredibly forthcoming with the specifics regarding the game, but we're pretty sure most of the Phantasy Star lore will be intact, including possible starring roles for the big baddie Dark Force, Dark Fowls. And Dark Fowls is the last boss. So anyway, pretty fun to read through. I get a kick out of some of them, especially when they start talking about the internet, you know. Fucking so funny. Blazing 56k speeds. This boss has a 56k connection. Come on, guys. Whoa. That shit's like a mini acid trip. Come on, where are you? This boss has like phases in phases. Oh, I'm facing totally the wrong way. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh man, if I would have turned around. Oh, it's all good, man. I just appreciate you tuning in at all. Yeah, we're pooping all over this boss. That's too bad those guys are logging off. They should have stayed to finish out Ruins. That is a cool emote. Huh, well, maybe MSN wants to finish this out. Oh yeah, and this game had like seasonal events with like DLC quests and fucking music and decorations and things. Ah, oh, this guy's gotta leave too. can see the frame starting to slow down a little bit on my OBS still. That's weird. It's like a desync issue or something. I'm not sure. It's like the longer I stream this, the slower the frames get on the recording. It's not like it's buttery smooth on my computer, but you can see a little bit. But OBS says 0 dropped frames, so I don't know. Oh fuck! It's supposed to be running at 60 frames. I mean, it is running at 60 frames. Which is another cool thing about the Dreamcast. Why a lot of the Dreamcast games look so good and feel so responsive. Um, is the high frame rate. A lot of systems didn't have 60 frame games. Whew. These guys are fast as fuck. So this area is like a ancient spaceship that was used to lock Dark Fowls away. It was like a prison spaceship. Basically, they locked it away on this thing and sent it to some remote planet. They being like, I guess the people in the other Phantasy Star games or something. I don't know. But they sent this shit off, and the people in this game series basically find it, and it fucking comes at them. Corrupts fucking all the things. I think that's what all the monsters are, like, fucking mutated. Ugh. Man, I wish those guys would have stuck around for this last area. It's pretty tight. Fuck! Fucking couldn't target him. Oh shit. This is a lot harder without somebody to take aggro. Predator ship, kind of, yeah. Oh, fuck! Those guys just wrecked me. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Good thing I had that scape doll, dude. That was fucked up. The double jump attack crit. Insta-gib. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish out ruins on my own. Shit. Oh, fuck. Let's see if I can fix this frame rate here real quick. trap. Hmm. Here's a decent view of like the exterior of the ship. It looks pretty crazy. I'm about to get fucked on. Here you go. Well, did I just run over a power material? Fuck. Luckily those things get the hell away from you when you shoot them. This room is terrible. What the hell? Now I feel like I always use my buffs and then there's no enemies. Fucking A. I want to try and get to the deeper ruins so you can see that area. It looks super dope. There's a level up, nice. Assholes. I just want to kill them. Why won't they let me? This room looks kind of cool too. You can see a big crater in the explosion. Some flavor text about it, I think. There's even like a little area behind this waterfall with some boxes. Whew. Whew. Oh, Titan guy's back. Might be able to do this. It says he'll play a bit more. Awesome. That's what I have to say about that. Game's addicting, man. Read some flavor text while we wait for this guy to TP. Oh, it's talking about the traps. I can't move. What a horrific trap. I wish I had a friend here. Well, what, how perfect timing for this guy to show up. Because I also need a friend to get through these doors. Oh, god damn it. Thanks. I swear nothing goes together like weed in video games. Makes peanut butter and jelly look like frenemies. This guy's rocking the same weapon. We're just mobbing through this content. Oh shit. am I so fucked here? Not as fucked as I thought. Well, I would have died if I didn't heal there. So that guy's testing out his SD card. That's pretty tight. I'm rocking the USB mod. It's supposed to have better compatibility. I would have actually gone with the SD card mod because it has a better UI, but it's not compatible with my old first model Dreamcast. Oh. Whew. Dicey. Fuck. What a terrible trap. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Oh, God. That was, a little close. You guys back? Hmm. Fucking A. What? This guy's saying the 2K games are gonna have online again soon. Damn, almost 20 games are gonna be online for Dreamcast soon. That's fucking ridiculous. Fucking, I swear the Dreamcast has the most loyal fan base ever. This room looks pretty tight. Some big open. I like these giant rooms. They usually have big set pieces in them. This big spinning thing and whatever those fucking dome things are. And this game actually took advantage of a lot of transparency and even like semi-transparent things. Like a lot of games didn't really. .21. I don't know, I just feel like a lot of the visual effects that they used in this game were pretty advanced for the time. Holy fucking shit. Whew, that was super close. He says on the SD card the game works great, but he can't revive anyone. That must be why he didn't have any monomates. You can't use magic on others. That's really weird. That's such a strange bug when playing on the SD card. I guess one more reason I'm glad that I have the USB GD-ROM. Oh, fuck that. These guys are fucked up strong. Hit me like a truck. Getting close to leveling up again. Oh, here we go. You'll get to see the Ruins 3. This area looks cool. It's like super corrupted. Like some Dead Space shit. 4600 XP to level. He really can't heal me. That's crazy. $2,900 XP to level. What was that, like 1,500 XP for a room? So I'm gonna level in the next room, probably. I mean, every room has a different amount of monsters, but... Oh, somebody else is joining. Wow, they're super close in level. South. Yeah, this fucking corridor looks crazy as fuck. All this shit looks tight. Oh, good, we got a force. Hopefully she's not playing on an SD card. Woo, there we go. Sorcerer's right arm. I'll pick it up. Oh, nice! Full party! Woo! nasty fucking pus balls on the wall and shit. My pleasure. Okay, so south. I don't know if that's the right way, honestly. But I'll humor them. I will humor them. They open it. I don't think this is the way to the boss, but we'll see. These wigglies in the floor. It's so gross looking. They look like mosquito larvae. Okay. On the right track now. We got a little lost, but now we're found. Oh. Oh. My next character I make, if I get serious about another one, is gonna be Force. This guy's really safe to play. Uh, they're harder to play, but they got all the spells and shit I wouldn't need to buy, like telepipes and healing items, and be fucking pretty baller. They got all the buffs in the world. Revives. Pretty cool. I mean, the androids get pretty cool, and once I get to ultimate mode, I get access to traps, which is pretty cool. So, but I mean, there's not like a teleport trap. Hit material, don't mind if I do. Nothing in here. Push pads. Escape dolls auto revive you when you die. I'm definitely gonna need them. I'm gonna stock up on healing items too for when I don't get one shot. I just have one escape doll left, god damn it. Drops my basic power by 100? I don't think so. Alright, let's see if I don't get totally fucking gibbed. A few levels higher. Got some more materials. Got some better, a little bit better gear. This is the last time I've done this. This boss is a bitch and a half, though. Alright, here we go. It's time. Oh, I think after this I'm gonna hop off. Oh, man, pop of my neck felt disgustingly good. I think I was sitting in like this exact same position for a couple hours now. Or something. It feels like it, man. Holy shit. It's so peaceful here. Oh no! Oh shit. So bad. God damn it. At least we got a healer now. This is a lot better. I would not have been able to do this shit solo. I mean, I would have been able to do this phase solo probably. It would have been annoying, but... And maybe even this one, and maybe even the one after this, but not the last stage. This boss has a lot of stages. Next stage. God damn it, frozen. Alright, next phase. Last phase. Try and get as much damage on it as I can before my escape doll is used, because then I'm gonna unequip my fucking item. Oh, oh, it doesn't insta-give me anymore. Suck it, bitch. Wow, we fucking crushed it. This fucking song is so great. Every time, man. Is this song dope? I don't know if I'm down for challenge mode. Yeah, I think we could crush that. I'm down for some Towards the Future real quick. There are actually a lot of people on. PC for life. Man, that fucking 56K. I know I said I was gonna get off after that last one, but if they want to run some Towards the Future really quick, I'm so down for that. So funny, man. Don't start it yet. There we go. I just wanted to switch those around. DLC quest is actually like a quest that was altered for the private servers. That's why we're on this Vegas ship, so that we can do this enhanced version. But there's like even more custom quests, like that custom storylines and events and shit. It's really cool. Yeah, this version of the quest just has a fuckload of creatures, if you haven't noticed. So it's really good XP farming. And there's shit like this first boss, there's 2 of the bosses. It's a little glitchy. Like, it looks a little weird because they are like inside, it can be inside of each other and shit, but double the XP, so, you know, I'm not complaining. And you'll see there'll actually be a little bit of real slowdown in here, not just on the OBS frame drops, but every once in a while there'll be so much shit happening on screen that even my my overclock system, I got a 20% overclock, and I'll still experience the slowdown. That's how much shit is going on sometimes. Dreamcast is still cool as a cucumber, though. Put a Dream PSU in it, reduce the heat so much. And I've got the original Dreamcast from Japan with the metal heatsink and heat pipes. That shit's really tight too. Pretty good cooling system, and I also put a little laptop fan in there to keep it cool. So it might be overkill, but I mean, my shit is ice cold. Man, the fucking rumble pack is so crazy in this. Just see the fucking lighting up. It's fucking, and it's just shaking like crazy. This is probably my favorite rumble pack. It's third party. It's the Mad Catz one. It's really cool. It's green. It matches the controller pretty well. Finding the colored rumble packs is pretty hard. There's especially the Mad Catz ones. I ordered a weird third-party one from Europe for like $6. It was on eBay, and I'm looking forward to trying it out. I wonder how good it's gonna be. It's blue, so I'm gonna stick it in my blue controller. And hopefully that's where it's going to live permanently. And I picked up a red one that's some other third party, some weird like generic brand. We'll see how theirs stacks up too. And it's red, so it's going to be in my red controller. I have yet to find any kind of yellow rumble pack. I would love to put that in my yellow controller. Just 2,500 XP away from leveling. Just 1,800. This is crazy amounts of XP. 270? Yeah. Level up. There we go. This is probably one of the faster ways to level up. Maybe the fastest way to level up. This is like some power leveling shit right here. Especially when you got a full party. I mean, even just me and this guy with our spreads, this is craziness. And you see it's just like, here's a bunch of monsters, here's a boss, here's a bunch of monsters, here's a boss. It's fucking great. And then yeah, the plus plus has denser denser mob. I was gonna say denser mob density, just denser mobs. So you get lots of XP. Oh man, and the spread is so good for this. What isn't the spread good for, honestly? This fucking gun is overpowered. It's too good. I think we did it. Oh wow, somebody already opened all these. Great. I love it. Hit material. Amazing. I really like the music in here. It's like relaxing and good grinding action music too. With like just like random machine sounds and shit, or maybe not random, but you know, it's just like, I don't know, it's just tight. Fits the area so well. Oh, escape doll, hell yes. Mine. This room can have some slowdown. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the slowdown is real. Until you start clearing these mobs out. Titan guy leveled up. This one has a false wall too. Whoop. This little floating robot. The trashed out room. Hey, little fella. Wall right now. There we go. Holy shit. Shit. Well, and here's the boss. Gonna crush this shit too. Futuristic whack-a-mole. Alright, phase 2. Yeah, this guy doesn't stand a chance. He's already dead. Boom. I fucking cannot move. There we go. Oh. 500 XP to level. God damn. This room, probably. $130. Next mob. Oh, man, I missed out on some XP here. Oh well, there we go. Level up. gonna slow down here. Whoa, more monsters. Hello. More slowdown. Hello. More XP. Hello. Last boss. Just smashing through. Closing in on level 70 now. Shit, I think I was like 60 something when we started, maybe even 60. I can't remember. But I've gained a fuckload of levels. I was gonna res her, but then my specials were covering up my item quick use, so I didn't want to use my shit just to res them on the shit. I was saying this yesterday, the Towards the Future modes are like a sample platter of the game. You just play through a little bit of every area, fight every boss. Holy fuck. Oh, that sucks, Titan guy. He missed out on that XP. My pose is so great. What the fuck? We crushed that. $338 enemies killed. S rank. Man, that was dope. I had a really good time playing with those guys. Anyway, take one more bong rip here. Sneak, really appreciate you, your support. Thanks for following me on here and tuning in. Thanks for following me on Twitter. Anyone that's watching that isn't following me, if you liked hanging out, like Wake and Bake streams, you like Dreamcasts, drop me a follow, man. I'm streaming all the time. Follow me on Twitter. I'm on there pretty religiously as well. When I'm not on here, I'm on there. Unless I'm like doing other shit, I guess. But it's a good way to keep in touch, man. Let me know if there's any games you want to see me play. If you had any favorite Dreamcast games or games that you never got to play and are curious about. I've got access to pretty much everything. So if you got, suggestions, super down to hear it. And thank you for watching. Peace out, guys.